I was diagnosed with aurora migraines. Aurora migraine is, you don't have a headache, but when you look, it comes on and it's like a TV that's going like this. Yeah. Everything you see is that. You don't get sick, you don't get anything, you just lose your vision. We were at Gatlinburg and we were on the Sky Bridge, and I said, we were in the middle, and I said, I just got aurora migraine. A guy behind me took and said, did you say you got aurora migraine? And I said, yeah. He goes, you're the only person besides me that I've ever known to have one. He goes, what are you experiencing? I told him, and he says, I'm going to walk with you. I'm going to stay with you and see how long. He goes, how long does this last? I said, about 20 minutes. I would get these 2 to 3 times a week. I have only had one since I started this patch.
Wow.
Only one.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, that's wow.
Can you tell me again about your husband?
Where did I get to?
Oh, start. So you left the house on Friday, and you went home and said to him, "I got something, honey."
Okay. The next day he said, I don't have that much of pain. And I said, oh, okay, all right. So the next day he said, he gets up and he goes, my pain is bad. And then he goes out and works on his truck, climbing up and down on the truck. And he comes back in and he said, I don't have no pain. I can get up on my truck. And I said, good. So he called me today and he said, Trish, he said, I got to paying attention as I was going into the truck stop. He said, I really paid attention. I wasn't limping.
Wow.
And he said, he limped bad. He was like going like this when and he said, I noticed I wasn't limping, and he said, I'm just amazed how them patches is working. I said, great. I said, we got to get that limp out of you. And he limps really bad, but he keeps saying, man, I can't believe I don't have that pain. He said it's about 70% gone.
And what's he on? LIFEWAVE and X39?
He was on any pain medication?
No,
just
wood
the
patch. Which patch?
X39.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
For how long?
And
2 days.
he does.
No, he's been about a week now.
A week?